All right. Hey y'all, it's Pizza. How you doing? We're back here today in the long dark. Glad to be back. Very glad to be back. Um, we got a lot of stuff to do today. We named the episode Homeowner, right? We're gonna live here and we're gonna spend the 30 to 40 days I'm planning to spend here. Let's get started on actually doing some of the base customization. Will you shut up? You really, you know what? It's actually, how are we doing on the firewood? I got a lot of coal. But we are back. We're gonna do some. Well, we gotta gather up some stuff really to get ourselves going. And so I'm gonna need a lot of firewood so we can start building some of these objects. Hey, Mrs. Wright, how you doing? You know, I still got a cold. My head feels better, right? But I'm tired. But how are you doing? I know you had a spell. I hope you're feeling better too. Hope Mr. Wright is doing well also. But good to hear from you. But I was just saying, yep, we're going to gather up a bunch of materials. We're going to start getting the inside built here, and we're going to do a couple of trades. We've got bullet trades. I remember that. And what else did I set this up for? I don't think it was anything too big. Yeah. Bullet trades, flour, and salt. So any meat, a bunch of water, like a bunch of water. And I left the ptarmigan down, I think, over there at the little trade shack. What I need to work on today is cured hides. So it's going to be at least a little while because I don't have too many laying around, and the ones I do have, I don't really want to use. Like even if I killed Wolfie Boy over here, he's so loud. Uh, you know, I want that wolf hide to make the wolf pants. So I was thinking it's going to probably be a bunny murder day. Well, thank you, yo. I hopefully get some good rest. You know, we'll see. Uh, but I'm glad everybody's doing better. That's awesome. Yeah, no, the cold is fine. It's just it's at that really annoying stage. You know, my head feels better. You know, the crappy headache that comes with it that finally went away, so that was nice. I can breathe a little better, but yeah, I just bleh. That's the stage I'm at. Just, yeah, whatever. But I thought it would be a good night to do some crafting. Keep things a little simple. You know, I was gonna do this outside, but I might go inside. Not in the mood to listen to this guy. But anyway, I'm just gonna move some of this coal in there. I don't really need that much. I'm gonna make some fire hardened arrows. I think, and that way I can kind of work on my archery score. Take out a few bum buns as I'm wandering around. I'm gonna run over to the rabbit island and see if the rabbits have ever showed up. Because so far they have not. And I've got some snares over there already that I need to get going somewhere. They're not doing any good sitting in a fishing hut. So yeah, so bunny murder, a lot of collecting wood. I'm trying to get my weight down. We're just going to go out with the bow. Uh, I got like 5 or 6 arrows, regular arrows, and then, like I said, I'm going to make some fire hardened arrows here. Right now. There we go. But I was noticing earlier I don't really have much firewood in here, so I thought I'd bring some of the excess coal I've got laying around. Like that in there. I need a bunch of sticks, I think. And some feathers. don't think it takes too long. I think that'll do it. Yeah, nice. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated. Yeah, like I said, overall I feel better. I guess I could make some water on here too. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, fire hardened arrows. Did I get the feathers? Yeah. Alright. Crafting. 22 minutes. Perfect. Alright, so yeah, we'll get... Probably get 6 of them, I suppose. Then I'll have some more... Well, hold on. Do I have some in the... I might have some, too. I don't mind making extras if I do. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Alright, so... Sweet cake... all of these guys, right? Oh, that's cool. Well, that went faster than I thought. Whatever. Alright, how much fuel do I have on me? 3-seater, 4, yeah, we're good to go. Didn't really even need all those sticks. That. Alright, we're good on firewood for heading out anyway. Take the 6 I was planning on. Let's take a pistol. They're both in crappy shape, though. Don't need those on me because I'm not hunting. The rifle. That's about as low as it needs to go. Alright, let's see. Get this water. And then, I don't know. A little bit of junk food for my pocket. I don't have a lot of food on me. What do we got left? I'll definitely take the sardines. And a candy bar. We got any dog food? That's what pizza craves. Oh, can of dog food. What kind of junk we got in here? Oh, I should make up some forage. That's what I should do. Couple cans of tomato soup. It's all canned goods and heavy stuff I don't want to carry around. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, let's see. Yeah. Oh, we got stuff on the shelf here. Yeah, we'll take the turkey. Alright, that's plenty of food in case things go wrong. I don't have any coffee made. That's a little annoying. I should probably grab some too. Glad I caught that. I'm about to do some cleaning up in this Quonset hut. Let's see. My bow could be in better shape, but I think I think it'll last long enough to do what I need to do here. Alright, I got calories, I got stuff I can do. Let's go. Maybe I'll grab I'll eat before we leave, and then maybe I'll grab a steak. Just whatever's laying around that I could put in my pocket. Try not to be too gross in the mic. I gotta remember to cut it off here and there. Alright, let's see. Food. You look good. Grab that, and then I think just a good old bear steak for my pocket. Check some of this water and drop it. In the water pile. 3 sodas. Alright. I got my cooking pot, I got my sleeping bag. Maybe I grab a better hatchet. Grab a better hatchet if I got one laying around, and then we're gone. So I think what I'm going to do is kind of focus on looking for the rabbits and then just kind of collecting the wood along the way. That'll be a little more interesting than going around just chopping up a bunch of tree limbs. We'll see how long we can stay outside. Should be good. Yeah, I guess I'm about as likely as I can get. Hatchet. What do we got laying around? Any hatchets? Oof. Oh, there's one. 42%. Maybe we'll take a whetstone with us.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
We need it, Astrid. It's ours. We just picked it up off of our table in our new Quonset hut. Alright. So I think, yeah, Jackrabbit Island we'll go check first. I want to grab those snares. I really don't think there's any rabbits nearby anymore. It's kind of frustrating. I mean, traditionally there really wasn't a lot of rabbits around the Quonset hut. They used to be up the hill where there's an extra little cabin. They took those guys out of there and put deer back there, which is nice. There's way more meat. But if I follow this little path, it'll take you up to another little cabin up here on the left. I'll just show you guys. Tell you what. Wait, am I going the right way? No, I'm going the wrong way. But it used to have bunnies, and now it doesn't. I don't think. I'm going to check again, though. That's the other reason why we're going over here. I'm not just randomly walking over here. I'm literally, like, in the back of my head and going, you know what, what if? What if I've just had terrible luck and I've never been up there when the bunnies are up there? I'm pretty positive there's not going to be any buns, but... I'm about to find out. We might see some deer up here, though. I've got a short where I shoot a deer right in in the face, basically, from this vantage point. I'm out here. He's running now. It was a good shot. Deer, no buns. But it shows you just how convenient and how close it was, you know. And again, I appreciate the more meat. You know, we only got 1 deer up here, but there could be 3. Oh, there's a piece of fur up there. We can grab that one over here. I'm going to peek back inside the cabin, too. There's probably cloth laying around, but I don't know if I left any other goodies. What time is it? Yeah, it's getting late already. Kind of a bummer. I dug through all the cabinets, it looks like. A lot of curtains, though, so that's nice. It'll help me with my cloth situation. I guess just for due diligence, I better look upstairs. Basically, leather is the kind of stuff that I'm worried about running low on at a certain point here. And one of the things I'll definitely leave behind if I'm stacked is getting water. Oh, nice. Pair of boots, pair of shoes. All right, nothing but cloth and whatever. Probably some scrap wood. All right, even checked the mailbox already. But fur is definitely one of the. Actually, I used to get frustrated because I thought, well, there's not a lot of fur here, but there's actually a ton. I was just not looking in the right places, really. Occasionally here you can find it, right along the road or something, but for the most part, it's kind of more stuck back, like this piece here. Couple more stakes in there. I'm just gonna walk up the hill, see if there's any more laying around. If I can get two while I'm up here, I might as well. That's too steep here. Alright. Look, wander off the trail, the fog comes in crazy. That's a bummer. That's going to make things a little tougher. See ya. Oh, that was weird. In the span of like 45 minutes or something, like an hour and some change, it like got worse and better. I mean, I know it's like high weather changes, but that might be one of the fastest weather changes I've seen in the long dark in the 1,000+ hours I've played this game. Get real foggy and then not. Alright, I think I'm gonna try. See, I can drop this off on the way back, but I think what I'm gonna try to do is avoid gathering any of this firewood that's around here until the very end. I swear it's getting foggier again. Make up your mind, Long Dark. Oh, there is some Long Dark news, by the way. Hinterland announced, like today, yesterday, that they're going to, or that they're going to fix the bug that's wrong with PlayStation 5. And they've been having just the worst time. I was talking about this in another video where, just kind of getting sad. Seeing all the complaints and different types of social media. People are really getting frustrated. Which just sucks. You feel bad for, folks having a hard time playing the game that, they love and I love. I feel them. I feel their pain. I feel their pain. We were having trouble with the crashes in Pleasant Valley here just the other day. But, good news. I'm going to chase him. Come here. Bad dog. Bad dog. Anyway, the didn't. There's a fix coming to PlayStation 4 as well. So I don't know if it's gonna happen at the same time as PlayStation 5. It would be nice. That's not usually how it works. And they didn't really go out of their way to say it. It was more of like you just kind of had to like read through the statements and stuff. The way I figured it out, where they were like, there's going to be a menu change. The way the starting menu looks. And apparently they have to do that to fix this bug for some reason. And they were like, and of course it'll be, PlayStation 4 players will see the same thing. So, it gives me hope, anyway. It sounds like there's a fix coming. I mean, PlayStation 5 has the big problem with the PlayStation 5 is that if you converted your PlayStation 4 Long Dark to PlayStation 5, it made a big, big mess. And so, like I said, they're having just a ton more problems than my Pleasant Valley crashes and my, leaving interior issues. So I'm going to leave this cedar because, again, I'm trying to focus on fur right now, if you guys are wondering. But, so, very happy for those guys. Like I said, it's just been heartbreaking almost, when you think about these 300, 500 day plus day runs that they loaded out of one day and couldn't ever load back into again. And like ever, because the files were corrupted. That's awful. Like, pizza, around the 200-300 day mark, I get bored. Where the game breaks. I mean, honestly, one of my best, longest playthroughs and one of my best Astrids is still just sitting there. And an incredible base where I put in a lot of hours decorating and building, doing what I'm going to do here in Coastal Highway, basically. Building up shells, making it have a home vibe. I also have a utility vibe. Things get fixed, I can play them again. So that'll be nice. Even had, series running on those playthroughs. They're no longer out there. I did think of, I was like, when I try to think of, other series to do, I just run through different ideas. But I was like, I thought it would be fun to go back to my Coastal Nightmare playthrough. Because it pretty much is like massively already prepared and set up for like the trader. Because I had been living here so long and had so much stuff laying around. And since they backloaded, car batteries in, I really just need to go get ptarmigan now.
It's getting dark out here.
It is.
For shelter.
Maybe. Can we trick this one? Nah. You cannot be tricked by pizza. Anyway, we're gonna cut across the ice cream to pick up my snares and see if there's any buns hanging around anywhere near here. Even this is kind of far away to be hunting wabbits. It's wabbit season. But I bet that's the other piece of fur I was looking for. Looking for fur. Redneck. Alright, yeah, I thought, that's why I was walking the road. I thought there was at least another piece or two. I mean, it's random. It could be, it's just not on the ground right now. Like, you stay over there, I'll stay over here, deal. Oh, beautiful night. I love it when you get this little orange, pinkish hue. It's not, snowing or cloudy or froggy. Alright, which hut did I leave it in? I don't think it, was it this one? Nah, it's the one out there way on the ice. We'll do a little beach coming. How about that? Maybe we'll find some arrows. That'd be nice. A bow. Fish would be annoying because they weigh so much. I made another short where there was a boat. You know, you can get lockers and chests and all kinds of stuff that'll wash up on the shore. And occasionally a boat will wash up. And it was weird because it's right on the edge, but I went to go get on it. And as I was trying to open the door, it was counting as me being on broken ice. So I fell through and got really cold and really had to panic and run. Yeah, we'll go out here and we'll look both sides of the shoreline. Both sides of the shoreline. Both sides of the fishing hut here. On the shoreline. Ugh, I'm tired and I'm sick, y'all. I do have some cookies, though, which is really nice. My mom and I were on the phone. We were bitching about our lives or whatever, and I was grumpy about being sick, and yeah, let's make sure this is there. So no, got those. Still no bunnies. Anyway, and I was like, yeah, I need a. There was a fire in my little townhome community, and ever since they put it out, the water has like a rusty, weird kind of taste to it. So I was like, man, I want to get just a Brita water filter, the kind that you just pour the water in and stick it in the fridge. Oh, here's something. A sapling. Maybe I wasn't getting close enough. Stuff to load in. I don't know. It's been quite a walk. I think I'm gonna start heading out actually. A little closer to the edge, I suppose. But anyway, yeah, Brita filter, and I need a new cord for my iPhone charger. And then, like, the next day, she sent me a box, and it had a Brita water filter, two cords, and assortment of cookies, 6 different types of cookies. So I got cookies, y'all. Oh, there wasn't anything really. I mean, hey, I got a sapling. That's pretty cool. Is it already dry, or is it? Nope, green maple sapling. Anyway, I'm gonna run up on the island here. I'm gonna see if there's any stupid rabbits on this island. Near it, something. They used to hang out in between 2 islands here on the ice, which I thought, yeah, it's kind of far away, but at least it's doable. But out here, this is not that helpful. And again, I still haven't seen any rabbits. Hey, there's something out there. Let's see, what do we get? A couple somethings. Fish, I think. Oh, firewood. What do we get? Fur. That's good. I'm looking for that. Is that a cattail? Nice. Let's see. Yeah, I'll take firewood. That's great. I'd like to keep looking, but seriously, I do want to see if there's any rabbits on this stupid island. I mean, it's called Jackrabbit Island, right? I think it would be covered in rabbits. Every time I come here, there should be like three groups of rabbits. Just hopping around. Come on, guys. Yeah, see. Right there in the top left corner. Jackrabbit Island. Don't see no buns. Lots of sticks. I was hoping for some fur up here. That'd be nice. It is a clear night, so I could use the hatchet. Fur! Yes! Perfect. 2 pieces. That might be even more down the line. I was gonna say, do I hear the skittering of a stuck bun? Look,
carry much
he's
more.
stuck. Oh, there he is. That's what I'm saying. Is it really worth it to put snares up here? It's a long walk. Maybe I'll check them every day. Eh. There's one. I know they're up here.
Starving.
Oh. Whoops. Yeah, there you go. It's thirsty. We can fix that too. I'll just smack a rabbit and get myself some cedar. I want to get you. Cedar. Okay. Now I think I don't need any wood to trade, do I? Yeah, just hides. I mean, this may be the closest area to me to just a snare stand. So if I wipe them out right now, I'm not really doing myself any favors. If you're wondering why I just don't go ahead and start killing those rabbits. Because I'd be wondering. They're right there. You made the arrows and everything. Yeah, that would make sense. No. I want them to stay there for as long as possible. Anyway, I'm just gonna, again, walk this. Maybe I haven't checked this dead guy. I have checked him. Any random pieces of wood. I guess if there was a piece of cedar up here, I'd grab it. Just to get it taken care of. No, nothing. Oh. But again, I want to check this road. Well, at least we got a clear night to be bopping around doing this stuff. I'll probably go back up the river. So I might just stay in one of those cabins. And I can grab some cattails along the way. Anyway, no wood, I'm just laying up there. I'll swing by the fishing cabins. Again, anything that's there, I'm just going to leave it there for now. I did the last episode, I got a hammer back from there. There's a limb. Right. Oh, that's a limb or just a rock sticking out of the snow? Looks like it's just side of the rock. There's something in the woods. Let's see. But cedar's laying all around. There's even cedar not, you know, very far. Yeah, it's cedar. From the Quonset hut. But fur, you got to go looking for them. Keep doing that. Looking for fur. Yeah, I'm going to go all the way to the stream so I can walk up the frozen stream there. And we'll grab cattails along the way. A little extra food. And when it came here, I don't think I had any need to make a fire. But I'll show you guys a really nice fire spot. Yeah. Right down in here, you can see we're windproof right now. But I usually try to squeeze it right up in here as much as I can. And usually it's pretty windproof. Even in a blizzard. But yeah, right there by the fishing cabins. I guess I'll walk the whole stream deal. Keep my eye out for fur, and then we'll kind of branch out along the way. You know what I didn't check the dead guy for? Feathers. Idiot. Idiot pizza. Now, under this bridge is one of the places where you can find Barb's rifle. Barb. But Barb's rifle wasn't there. I think it was up on the train. Gimme fur. Is that fur? I think it is. Perfect. Perfect. It's just keeps working out. There we go. Fur is heavy though. But we got some weight carrying pies. That'll help my food a little as well. Ooh, there we go. Whoa. Oh, that's right. You don't get the little... Nothing like an old bag of beef jerky to get you straight. Cattail. I might eat that weight carrying pie here in just a second. Definitely starting to slow down. But it was nice finding 2 in a row. I could just search this trail and then drop some off. Well, yeah, maybe we'll just count this as one whole adventure. Then we'll gather cedar and then go from there. Go back out and get more fur if I need it. Which I probably will. Cedar. Yeah, nothing too useful. The wind isn't helping either. Alright. Any cattails? Yeah. I gathered a couple that way, but we left these for pizza later. Pass Pizza is the dude. I love Pass Pizza. That guy's setting me up all the time. Because I'm doing pretty good. I got calories. I got the MRE or whatever. But I'd rather not use it right now. If you ever have a crazy notion, and listen, if I ever say this, feel free to stop me. If I'm ever like, maybe I should go to Black Rock. But I will have to go back to Forsaken Airfield at some point. There we go. 22, that's fine. What, we'll leave a few for the next pizza that comes through here. Anyway, we'll get up to the top here. You know, let's just go ahead and eat one of these. Because we're just about at the halfway point, maybe even a little below it already. So we're going to start losing our carry weight. But I wanted to check the pond, check the stream. You know, maybe I will grab a couple more. Usually by this point, I'm just thinking in my head, usually by this point I have made like a stash of cattails already. And I really just don't even have that many on me. Personally, they're wandering around, so. If we're adding carry weight, oh, piece of fur, yes! 2 pieces. Alright, so that'll do it. We'll grab these 2, and then I'm going to head back. Although it's really... it's going to be really slow. I guess I could use my Travoy, but I forgot to fix it up. And dragging it across the ice is going to beat it up harder than dragging it across the snow. But the best way to keep it on the snow... oh. It's just 24/7 Auroras. I mean, technically... Oh, there's another one. Yeah, I guess we'll use the Travoy.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Yeah, it keeps happening. Like, the night after... Jesus, that bear ran through me, which is crazy because in the past, when that happens, it's an automatic bear attack. I think it was because maybe I was chopping up the log. Now, I've had bears attack me, you know, because I shot them and did not kill them. Which is usually how you get bear mauled in passive settings, right? But where am I at? Let me go this way. What's my point? I've also had points of encounter like that where the bear has literally just run into me, or I was getting out of a car once and just walked right into the bear, and it just automatically goes to the bear attack animation. And like I said, I've had wild, you know, bears just bump into you, and like I said, that's just the first. It's blowing my mind. I don't know if you can tell. I thought I was getting chewed on instantly, but I guess because I was chopping the wood, it took longer than the game was willing to deal with. Woo! Would have got my clothes torn up, been all bleeding. Oh, I'm sorry I missed that. Hey, yeah, good night. You guys get some rest. I hope you're feeling better too. Mr. Wright as well, as I cough. Y'all have a good night. Be good to each other. Yeah, Mrs. Wright is awesome. But the Wrights also have an early life, and they get up between 4 and 5 as well, so you get that rest. Alright, the reason I haven't pulled the Travoy out yet is because I don't want it to get stuck. But because we have the Aurora, We're getting cold in the wind, but I think I'm gonna try to head out. I don't know. The wind is blowing in my face. Is gonna be too. I guess I get. I was thinking about dragging along the roadway because at least the road has parts of it that are covered in snow. But a lot of it isn't. And the road is just as bad as the ice. I think I'm just going to shoot out across the ice. I am excited though, because at least that part of the wandering around is over. I still need bunnies. I might even build something. And then go look for rabbits. It's your boy, it's your boy. Here we go. It's your boy, time to deploy. Let's get this guy going. Boop, life's better. But I think with the wind and everything, and I mean, this is definitely a more direct path. Than going down the road. I think this is going to be the route we take. But I definitely need to take a minute and fix my Travoy. That wind's right in my face. And, as always, pizza's moving 25% faster than I normally would. It's a little. It just actually switched. I'm getting a little bit of a crosswind now, so we're moving a lot better. Yeah, I love that perk. I love that perk so much. It's one of my favorite things about having custom mode because even if I want to just use like 2 perks, I'm still using that one. I don't really count it. I should move 25% faster anyway. This is the weirdest mechanic. Next to the wolves. No, this is weirder than the wolves. The wolves is just... Yeah. But the wind, this is just crazy. I've said this before. Today in Great Bear, we had 7 hours of sustained 70-mile-an-hour winds. What? There'd be giant snow drifts. 20 feet high. While, you know, the road would be barren, clean. The paint would be scoured off of everything. Come on. It is a gorgeous night, though. Absolutely stunningly beautiful. But yeah, I mean, I'm doing an aurora from the trade, and then like so far, the next night it's been an aurora on top of that. So that, I mean, maybe it's just crazy luck. Maybe the game is a little broken and they'll fix it. Yeah, it's one of those 2 things actually. That's it. It's one of those 2 things. Oh, this poor boy. Yeah, we'll drop the wood off. We'll see what the weather looks like in the morning. Or afternoon, more than likely. And then I think I'll concentrate on bunny hunting. so I can get those 8 pelts. But today was kind of like a twofer. Two for first. Ah, I keep doing it tonight. Yeah. Two. A twofer. Where I was gonna look for rabbits and grab the snares and, well, I guess it's a threefer. And grab as much fur as I can, because I knew there was a decent amount on that walk. I think they're on the walk to the houses on the way to Crumbling Highway. There's a couple more pieces. So I knew there was a decent amount on the road. The rest of it's going to have to come from like digging into the interior. But I got a good pile. You know, right off the bat. Anyway, my thinking was, if I went... and I think it just doesn't really even matter. I was like, well, alright, so the road, a lot of this road is actually clear, and I'd be just dragging it on a lot of the road, which is just as bad as the ice. With a few little breaks with snow here and there. But I thought, alright, it'll actually be faster to shoot this way to get back. And or I'm sorry, but I would be more susceptible to the wind. No, yeah, that wind is not great. I'm also really fatigued, hungry, but the fatigue is what's slowing me down at this point. But we're almost back. I guess I could cut in this way. There, we got a little break from the wind. That's moving a lot faster. There, well, we're getting some gusts every now and then. I'm definitely traveling faster than I was. Anyway, we'll get over there to the road. We'll try to catch some snow and try not to completely wreck this thing. If it's just hide and gut, I'm in good shape. If I need more saplings, it could be a little tight. Plus I need a new bow. And I do have a couple laying around, I think, but most of them are green in a drawer or in my pocket.
I could eat anything right now.
I know, but I think we can make it back before we start starving, so. It tends to work, you tend to be able to go a little bit faster if you get yourself at a good angle on the road. So, even though I'm kind of walking away from my target. This is the way to go. Alright, so I want an area that's smooth enough for me to get up on the snow. Maybe right up here. Looks like a place you would have been loading boats in or something. Come on. Nope. Can I back up at least? Sometimes you can't back up. I think we'll try this way. This looks doable. Again, kind of going the long way, but whatever. At least we're in the snow now. But because of the guardrail, there's not a lot of really good places to drag this sled. The Aurora started a little late, but... Oh no. Really? At least I'm able to back up. And get through here. I love that thing, but it is ridiculous. Now, I don't know if one of the bugs, they didn't state specifically that they were going to fix the Travoy bug. So when they do that, it makes me a little suspicious. Nice. So we got this cedar here. We got this fir here. Well, I should probably... I'll barely be able to move if I pick that up. But we do have a bug with the Travoy, so I just say try to grab everything out of it and the Travoy.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
And barely walk with this much gear to where we are going. So yeah, got a nice pile of fur. We'll look at some of the options. I think some of the stuff I actually do want to build is out of cedar. But I think some of the bigger, better cabinets. Also, I want to look into the salt box too. I really should get that going. But I need to do some hunting. It is pretty dark. Alright. I should have grabbed some meat even with this big pile of wood in my pocket. Let's just check it out here. Now we can move again. Yeah. Let's go feed Astrid. It's been a long night. And day. And morning. The way things are going. So I mentioned these cookies earlier. I'm kind of curious. I want to try them. This is regular old chocolate chip. Regular old chocolate chip. Is it soft or is it crunchy? Soft. That's pretty good. Gotta say it's pretty good. Alright. Let's feed Astrid. Go. Gotta feed and water Astrid. Nice. Yep. We did make it to morning. That's alright. I think what we'll do... I don't know. Let me think on it. Let's go to bed. Alright, I was eating cookies. Look, I did all that fumbling around in the dark and made it to the bed. Alright, slept for 6 hours. Weather should be, well, at least we're at the warmer part of the day. Alright. Let me see how much I have total.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Get it off this food. Let's make a mirage. We also got to build a table, don't we? I'm just realizing, yeah. What do we think? Throw a pile of wood right here. No, I need to do some organizing here. But that's what all the shelves and stuff were. Like, I need to... Oh, 31. Perfect. That's a ton. Awesome. Guess like if they're cured, I can stick them in a drawer. You're taking up way too much room. You're taking up way too much room. Oh, can I get all that in there? Oh, yeah. No, definitely not. Give me that. What about that? This guy gets his own drawer. Oh, yeah, they hold 11 pounds. There you go. Okay, what do I have laying on here? Yeah, okay, so 2 maples on the ground, 3 birch on the... I'm going to throw this maple on the ground. Yeah. Alright, so I think I need a furniture workbench. I think. But I don't know if it would be... No, let's just... Yeah. Is it something you make in your hands? Must be something you do just standing around. Okay. It'd be helpful if I remember what the dang thing was called. But yeah, we're gonna get ourselves some coffee tables. Actually, fur. Display shelves, fur. These are actually pretty good. I'll probably get one of these. These are cedar. Get a framed hockey jersey. Furniture workbench, yes. 10 cedar. So I need to make that first. How long does it take? 4 hours? Alright. That's not too bad. My curiosity. Sorry. Solved it though. Yoink. Alright. 77 pounds is not acceptable. Unless we got all these snares on this, which I don't. There we go. One extra piece of cedar I don't need right now. Grab those along the way. We still got a pretty decent amount of food, but I guess we'll switch this out for something else. Although, yeah, I do have all this junk here. And 27 cat tails. Doop 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 doop. Alright, let's go. Let's go look for bunnies. It's bun time. Well, it's time to check the weather. I need some more cooking. By the way, they're pretty good. You know, it's not as good as the Nestle kind you make at home. It's not as good as definitely not as good as the kind you get from like a bakery or even a grocery store bakery or whatever. But whatever. It's chocolate and cookie. I guess we'll take the trail. Oh. Hmm. Let's eat that. I thought maybe I had some energy pies left, but I don't. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna run back in, grab some coffee. I wish I had some made laying around. Double check these. I'm looking for just the worst. All right. Yeah, the worst of the coffee, so I can just go ahead and cook it up. I really need to spend some time cleaning this thing. But not right now. All right, let's go see if there's any bunnies nearby I can set these snares up with. I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, again, could be that they're, even if there are some somewhat nearby, they might not be there today and I'll miss them. Oh, I'm gonna do the best I can. All right, really, let's see. Yeah, again, I'd like to keep the MRE, but I think we'll skip the steak. Hopefully we'll get some buns. Maybe we'll do some pig's rabbit on the side of the road. Yeah, see more cedars. Oop, walked right into one. So I can get a, if I can actually get back on a decent sleeping schedule, get up early in the morning and it's not too cold or whatever. Or blizzard. I should probably be able to do like even like 2 runs for cedar. Hopefully get 30, 40 pieces. But, well, snow's coming. Uh, but to get there, I'm going to have to spend some time cleaning up this hatchet. So I'm going to run up here to the right by this trailer. Do I have charcoal with me? I do. I was going to do some charcoal, maybe see if it'll tell me if there's a rabbit area in this spot. I wish I had more charcoal. I just usually have 3 or 4 pieces in my pocket, but I don't think it's going to say anything anyway. I don't think there's one here. Fur. That's good. But anywhere in this area wouldn't be too bad. You can see it's just right up the hill from the Kwanzaa hut. So again, could be there's no buns in here at all. Could be there's just not the day. Aren't there bunnies up there? I can't remember. It'd be a pain in the butt to do a rope climb up and down every day with rabbits. What is it, a deer or a wolfie boy? I mean, if it's a wolfie boy, I think it is. There's definitely no rabbits around. Yeah. Alright, that's a... Oh, he's hunting. Which is annoying because he's going to kill one of the rabbits. But this wouldn't be too bad of a place. Alright. Silent clearing. Good to know. Ooh, I should probably actually try to kill this guy. Oh, I thought that was a headshot. Oh, that was way behind him. And that arrow is gone. I launched that thing over this. That was such a bad shot. Oh, there it is. No way. Look how far off I was, though. That was terrible. I'm sick, y'all. Yeah. That first one, though, I thought I really nailed him in the head. Well, it's kind of sad that he killed one, but at least I know where they're at. Alright. And this feels acceptably close for some snares. Now, I think I should probably make a few more. Because even with him killing that one, and this guy running away, although there could be another, the bunnies could have split off into some place where they can't really get back. Or sometimes they kind of hang out in a different area. So not a ton of bunnies is what I'm saying. I like it when there's like 4 or 5 of those guys running around. Because sometimes with 4 snares you come back and there's 4 dead fun bunnies. But like I said, this is not hard to get to. At least there's something close by with rabbits. I was going to see if I could, get around this way. Now that I kind of popped over here anyway. See if any bunnies are hanging back here. I think I'm back up by that weird little cabin that's up here. Yeah, so. No, the answer is no. There was some fur up there, too. Good news for future pizza. Alright. Let me think. I'm going to see. Actually, I'm going to head to the left a little bit. Because even if they're down by the houses, that wouldn't be such a terrible spot. Back behind this rock is just some really steep trees and stuff. But I swear there used to be a couple places where the bunnies would just run around on the ice. Make them positive, at least in between the 2 islands over there. Sad that's gone. Alright, I'm almost done with the cookie. A little less than half. Now, here's what I want to check. Little areas like this for either fur or a little stash of buns hanging out back here. As I do like to stick bunnies in these little areas sometimes. I actually got a little winded climbing up there. He was heavy breathing. Yeah. So snares, like I said, I mean, you can see this is a pretty long walk. I could have gone across the ice, but would have made it a little faster. But I just kind of wanted to check the little side areas too. But as of right now, yeah, I was gonna say, there's the bunnies. As of right now, this is the next closest place. The first one isn't that bad at all. I don't mind it at all. But this is a long walk to do every day looking for bunnies. And then the other being Jackrabbit, it's so far away. In between all three. Oh, I haven't even been out here yet. That's that's funny. What time of day is it? Alright, yeah, let's loot. We'll scoot and loot. What you get there? I'll run it over with the lantern before we leave. Because I don't really need it right in this part. We'll save the fuel and go ahead and just check all these cabinets. Oh. Oh! Very good score. So glad I came in here. Yeah, that just seriously helped with my water production. I'm going to take that over to the island, Misanthrope, with my little cooking, or, you know, campfire and water set up there. And I can just make 2 big pots of water over and over again.
Looks like this has been here a while.
Here's the dog food I was looking for earlier. So that was super, super helpful. Good find. Lots of cloth again. That's the thing about the cloth. I'm not, or why I've been kind of casual. Oh, hey. We'll take care of that right now. Thank you. Anyway. So casual about the cloth gathering. Hey, there we go. We can do the hockey jersey frame. Remember our years in hockey. The funny thing is, right? I'm not into hockey because it's not. It wasn't as big a deal back when I was a kid. And I'm pretty sure our best hockey player was from Canada anyway. Right? Wasn't Wayne Gretzky from Canada? Anyway. But I did have a friend. Oh, perfect. Leather too. This is a good little stop. Anyway, a really good friend of mine, high school buddy, was played hockey.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
And here's a handy little note to let you know how seriously old I am. So, I graduated junior high, and so I went to high school back when high school was only 3 years. But it was the last year that they did that. So there were actually 9th graders in my school. The first year I went to high school. But I only went to high school for 3 years. I had to. People of my age and older. Alright, nothing in y'all. Nothing in y'all. I do like to look around because a lot of times you'll find matches or just, you know, some little thing laying on the floor that you missed. Oh, right there. Matches, see?
This'll come in handy.
Y'all might not have missed them, but I did. Oh, oatmeal. Perfect. Yeah, I need to do a little base maintenance on top of all this other stuff. But look, should I grab it? Nah, I'm gonna save it. I'll get all the... Oh, that's a nice picture, though, too. Anyway, I'm gonna try to try to save that for, again, its own type of runs. But I wanted to, anyway. I feel like I walked out here. I might as well leave these houses. But the cooking pot was, man, really good score. But check this other one real quick. 'Cause it doesn't look like the rest of them are up. Yeah. Nothing there. Pick these up. Yeah, like I said, we're, you know, carry weights down. I gotta come back here with snares anyway. Well, we might as well loot up while we're here. Yeah, I guess I was pretty focused the last time I came through here. Uh, I guess we'll go to Desolation Point today, too. I mean, not all the way to Desolation. Let's go to... Yeah, I might go to Crumbling Highway today. Let's see if there's any fur limbs laying around. If I left anything behind. I could make like a day of it.
Probably useful.
Yeah, get some flour over here. See if there's any rabbits in Crumbling Highway. Because, I mean, if I'm going to walk up here... It's not that far, you know, to just go ahead and go to Crumbling. But that's a lot of walking. And a lot of hoping the weather's alright.
I'll take it.
Nice. Yes, we'll take that for sure. Oh. Fuel, some more peaches. Yeah, this was a good stop. Unplanned, but I thought I'd already gone through here. Obviously, we did not. But look, we can get a TV now, too. I'd say a nice one. I always pretend this isn't busted. Like, these aren't cracks. It's just cobwebs. Right? I'm sure it's going to look terrible when the electricity comes on. But still. Ooh, is that leather? Oh, oh, oh. Yeah. Yeah, I think I might add the revolver into my carrying here. I can just shoot a deer if I get hungry while I'm on the road, you know. And even if it doesn't die, it kind of doesn't matter. I've got hundreds of pistol rounds, right? So we'll get the pistol score up. I don't think I need the lamp up here, right? What do you guys think? I think I need the lamp on. It's pretty bright. Pretty bright in here. Pretty bright in here. Yeah, I think I could just save the fuel, honestly. Oh, did I check this? A cup of coffee in there would have been great. Yeah, I think I'm fine. Much better lighting in here. Alright, we'll see what the weather looks like. If it's not too bad, we might skirt along the beach a little bit. Yeah, we'll just go. What time is it? Yeah. So tonight will be a good night to... What can I do? I really need to get a food thing going. I mean, I'm looking for these rabbits, which is fine. I've got a ton of steaks out there, you know. For trades. Alright, what all did I need? I need the 8 skins. So, yeah. I mean, there's nothing I can really do until I get the rabbits done. I guess... we go back, we cook up some oatmeal tonight. Woo! Continue excited. Yeah, I just make up a bunch of oatmeal, make up some water. Get some snares made, like 4 more. Check those up top. Take those over there. As you can see, it's a much faster walk, but, well, here's the thing. The good news, is that a deer? The good news is, in bad weather, I can use the road. But it takes long. But I won't get lost. Or frozen. So could you possibly turn... Feel free to come this way. A little closer would be great. There we go. What do we think? I'm just going to try to do this. Okay. This will also help our food problem. Perfect. A little bit of archery score. I'm going to just grab this meat immediately. And the guts. Hope it doesn't have a blizzard. Alright.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer. Feels like night is coming.
It's clear. I'm going to grab the hide. And I'm in much better shape. Feeling much better. Took a little bit of time out of what I was planning on. But I think a few energy pies would probably help. So I think we'll do some cooking tonight. Check the snares in the morning. Or just, focus on the rabbit deal tomorrow. I need to kill you too. That'll be another reason to take the pistol. Oh, poor Astrid, your pockets are full of deer meat, guts, and skin again. But being a male, hopefully we got a decent amount of meat. It was like 25 pounds, I think. So that will last us a good while. Ugh. There we go. Let's bring that over here. I forgot we got this bunny. I'm working on it, Astrid. Jeez. Right, toss that on the ground. We got a fat pile somewhere. Yeah, we do. Of course. Everybody's got one. Yeah, we got oil right here, 100%. Just drop that on the rabbit. That's how you do. Right, and we got flour right here. Perfect. Right, run inside. Yes, and then maybe drop a few things off and grab a couple things. All right, I'm gonna take a really quick break. I'm not feeling, I got a cold or whatever, and my water is about gone, so I'm gonna go grab some water, and I'll be right back. All right, I didn't mean to leave you that long, but my ice maker is acting up. Just kind of froze up on me. I mean, whatever. It dumped some ice. Yeah, I got stuck in a weird position and then froze into a solid block. All right, let's get a hide down. Those won't hurt. Excuse me. And spend a little time making teas at some point. Oops. For right now, yes. Nice little medicine cabinet. It's probably getting full. Yep. Wasting fuel here. Pizza. Yeah, I'll keep that. Well, you know what though? I could use peaches. Alright, I'll use peaches instead, and then I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, let's double check the oatmeals. And we'll take, yikes. Oh, that's peaches. This one, yeah, 25%, perfect. And then what else? 50%. And we might do that. All right. Glad I hadn't already started the fire. But anyway, yeah, old pizza was banging on the ice maker with a, a knife, like you're not supposed to. It's a butter knife. All right, nice and calm night. Hopefully the wind cooperates. We got a nice fire going. Cook up some meat.
Come on, little fire.
Cook up some pies. Cook up some coffee.
That's a good one.
Yeah, we're cooking tonight. Clean the rabbit. I don't have that's what to borrow from a pile of fur. Although I do have some reclaimed wood chopped up too. And we got all this coal. I should quit worrying about it. Come here. Couple of steaks right here. Hopefully they're both the same weight. 40 minutes, please. So, let's make sure we have the worst can of peaches first. And same thing with the oatmeal. Oops. And I gotta run in and grab a cooking pot. Because I don't think you can cook oatmeal in a frying pan for some reason. I mean, you absolutely could. What kind of shape are you in? Oh, I knew I had like, I thought I had two really ragged out ones. Alright. Cooking pot. We haven't made it yet. Grab a couple of waters. That'll be good enough. For tonight. So we'll cook up some deer meat. We'll have a snack. We're pretty hungry. And then we'll start making this oatmeal. Fill ourselves up on that. And leave a bunch of oatmeal on the ground. Hopefully. I might have to make some water in between. Oh, I meant to grab firewood. Use the coal. 25 minutes. How thought out are you? Oh, there you go. Oh, something in the belly. Nice. And I'll move this over. Y'all. Oh, internet's acting up. I love how it tells me though. I mean, like it's already happened. You know what I'm saying? All right. I think next up I want to make the pies. Oh, go ahead and get a couple sticks on this. I switched up the peaches. Yes. Delicious peach pies made from horrible can of peaches. There we go. 45 minutes on those, 13 on that. Let's see how long it takes to get the skin off this rabbit. 21. Yeah, just not quite lining up. There we go. Put our wings down. And now, Mr. Rabbit. Your time has come. Good enough on that. 6 minutes on those. Perfect. Peach pies. Let's see. Do I have enough to do carry weight pies with the rabbit? I do. Yeah, I'll use the rabbit. Another Aurora. I think I've broken Coastal Highway. I really do. Let me just
Pack
grab
is getting
this.
kind of heavy.
This will be Aurora number like 4 or something in a row because I did 2 trades back to back and then it just keeps. I did a trade, got an Aurora, got a trade Aurora, and then Aurora the next night. And then a trade, I think, Aurora. I'm not complaining. Alright, so yeah, we'll do another set of carry weight pies, just to have around. And then I think I might do this other can of peaches. for energy pies. Wow, it was like a 19% can of peaches. 100% pies, though. 100% pies, y'all. 100% pies. We're definitely going to be warm enough, that's for sure. This is looking better already. You know, minutes. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I should probably stay up all night. I'd rather not, though. I really want to get this snare thing going, but it is what it is. Probably do the same thing as yesterday. Crash for a little while. Get up. I know, I know. Hope the weather's alright. I meant to put the... It probably took it from the better one. That's just the way it works. But even if I don't get a ton of it made up tonight, at least I'll have some of it laying around. And it'll be out here for the next time. There you go, Astrid. Like I said, honestly. Not gonna have too much left over after we feed Astrid. Alright, should I double up on the porridge? Nah. Let's get a pot of water going. There we go. Porridge over meat. We're full. We'll start cooking steaks in the pot there. They go a little faster. Yeah. Wind's picking up. Sun's coming up in a minute.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Now the trick is, I'd like to leave this water on. I would do it inside, but because it's so cold, it's hard to predict exactly how long this fire's going to last. I think we just finished up the steaks. Yeah, see? There we go. And would have liked to get more oatmeal made, but I'll just save that for another day. so how do we do? How much water do I have? Good. I was hoping to have extra. Would have been a lot less if I had made up all the ports, though.
Thank goodness.
That.
Made it through another night.
Yes, it's pretty amazing. Pretty darn amazing. Alright, let's go to bed for a little while. Probably like 5 hours, maybe? We're not going to get much sleep. Oh, I forgot to make coffee. I got the pies. I got the pies. Yeah. I just want to see how much. We'll be past halfway at least. Yeah, perfect. Alright, then. It's about noon. What's our hunger like? Let's eat oatmeal. That gave me no food. And let's lose you. That's good. Alright, what other kind of junk do I have that I don't need on me? I guess I'll take this other cooking pot outside for now. There we go. Hey, I got another skin finally. Which reminds me, alright, so how many reclaimed wood do I have? Do I want 3 or 4? 4 is nice. I'll take 3 though. Okay. Can you use tools to make snares? I think you can. There we go. You know what, I think I have a plan. How about that? Now I just need to see if the weather will let me execute the plan or not. That was weird. Why wouldn't it just fill up the whole can? Alright. Yep. Let's see. Bullets and a sewing case we don't need. Well, again, I am tempted to take the pistol out. You know what? Why not? It's not in good shape, but I need to work on some things anyway, right? I wasn't paying attention to how many bullets I have. That's perfect. Alright. We're going to be dropping the snares off. I know. It's not much, but it's not. Okay. And we're good to go. Alright, Let's even see if we can do anything today. Just nothing but gray fog everywhere you can see, nothing to see. Or, beginning of a blizzard. Neither would surprise me. Nope. It is stunningly gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that. I wonder what the temperature's like. 13 and negative 17. I don't think I turned the weather down as far as I thought maybe I did on this playthrough. Oh, this is... Never mind. This is the immersion playthrough. Never mind. Let's see. This way. Alright. We're going to go check the snares up here. Because there were less rabbits, I think I'm going to take one of them with me to the other spot to set up. And then, if I'm going to walk all the way there, we'll probably peek in the crumbling highway. And see how much further it is to get to bunnies going that way. Like I said, I say like I said a lot too, I've noticed. As I mentioned before, this would be the best spot. It's right up the road here. Wouldn't hurt if there were some bunnies like right over there either. Fog's rolling in though. A little harder to search for bunnies that way. Wonder if I can... I know I can kind of walk down from this spot. Maybe there's a quicker way to get up here. I hope there's a quick way to get up here. Alright, so it's back there in this little glen. Let's start looking over the edge. The kind of slope. That looks pretty steep. Don't mind that's happening. But the way I went down didn't seem too steep. Probably every time I come up here, well, not every time, but a lot of times that I come up here, I'm assuming I'm going to have to kill a wolf. There's just some maintenance stuff I need to do too, and then I'm thinking about it. But we got two. Alright, we'll leave those there. Maybe we'll move this one over here, because we know this place catches them, these two. They might have, I mean... I don't know, we'll see if this produces... Wolfie Boy killing the one means there's not one rabbit left, running around up here. Yeah, I don't think this is the way I went down the first time, but... Yeah, see that one's I can't climb up it. This looks too steep. Yeah, I don't think there's a faster way. No. me see. Oh, you know what? Let's load this thing. Alright, let me go get these other bun snares down at least. Anyway, everything that I said that I didn't want to happen today is happening. It's like, well, I mean, whatever. Again, I said if it's foggy or snowy, at least I can take the road. It takes longer though. We're going for the super thick fog. Yay. But I want these snares down today. Hopefully it'll be clear tomorrow. Mainly what I want to do is get back on a morning schedule. We're warm enough now to deal with it, so it would be nice to take advantage of it. I can't believe there's crows out. This fog is so thick. I'm just trying to figure out what's dead and where. If there's a body, I can maybe get some feathers from. I don't know. We'll see if it clears up. It almost sounds like it's more up, like up on that rock up there. The crows and fog can be a little unreliable. 'Cause why are they even out? I mean, I'm sure there's something dead there. I'm just saying it's weird. Oh, you know what else I should have done? I probably should have dropped these rabbits somewhere. Should have toted them all the way to Crumbling Highway. Whoops. Alright. Where were these guys running around? It'd be nice if they were still running around. There we go. Alright, perfect. So basically just try to set the snares up exactly where you see them hanging out at. Now, even though we might startle them. Oh no. We're going to put them right here. In this general vicinity. Excuse me. And then we're going to run this way, hopefully get the Crumbling Highway. And maybe the fog will clear. Sometimes it does when you go from one area to another, the weather changes. So let's see if we can make a change. This is unfortunate. Crows telling me where the feathers are. I can't see nothing. I hear you, buddies. I hear you. It's kind of that way. But anyway, I could stay in the little house or car or whatever. Hey, let's see if we got a battery. Doesn't look like I checked for a battery. But I've definitely been in the car. See if we left anything. No? Commuter's lament. Oh, if I could just keep driving my car. Poor little rose hips. Anyway, I got a bunch of pies in my pocket. So, you know, I got plenty of room for, carry weight for the rabbits. If the rabbits are, it would be nice to just come through here, find bunnies close by. I think if they are here, I don't think they're really close by. You see, I'm just trying to judge, like, when I got to make that long walk anyway. It's shorter again if you go across the ice. But if I got to come up this way anyway, I'm curious to see, like, I'm wondering how snares work if you leave them on a different map. Like, do you need to be on the map to have the snares be working? Not seeing any random bunnies. But I'm not seeing anything. Alright. Car batteries, first and foremost. There's a tone and desolation point. Perfect. Perfection. Yeah, we'll take this. I want to think that the bunnies run somewhere near the exit. There's definitely wolves along this part of the road usually. You know what? I'm just going to go and take a nap. Or kill time or something. It's kind of a waste of time. Let's see if I left anything down in the basement. But yeah, no, this is stupid. Yeah, I left some junk. Yeah, those come in handy. A bunch of clothing. Which I could use, so we'll grab all that up. I probably, what did we release antiseptic? You know what, let's start grabbing some of those now that we're getting further into the game here. Yeah. Alright. We are going to pass time for an hour. We're gonna sleep for an hour. I'm gonna see if I can see anything. I do think there used to be bunnies here. And I used to think there used to be bunnies like where I'm at right now. Again, it could just be that today they're not here. Alright, looks clear. Not great, but clear. Alright. Obviously, I don't see anything going on around the house right now, which is kind of depressing. I do think you can find them back in this corner. But again, it pulls into play that both things. Like, A, do I really want to walk this far? I don't think I do. And B, I don't even know really how snares work from map to map. Okay. Where's the dead thing? Oh, we got a dead deer. It's pretty steep, though. It is. But I need feathers, so we'll take them. Yeah, it's not that there are, and you know, I was thinking about, there's not that there's, oh, here's bunnies down here in this stupid ravine. Pain to get to. And again, I thought, it's not much closer, you know. I thought they were back here in this little corner. But they're definitely not, you know. Anywhere too close, it's gonna work for me. So yeah, if they were back at the other little house, I swear, even though it's still pretty far, I might just be like, you know what? Okay. I'll set some snares there. Well, that's really disappointing. There used to be a decent rabbit, you know, snare set up here. Well, at least in Coastal Highway. It wasn't super convenient, but like, you know, again, there used to be bunnies right behind the Quonset hut. Up that little hill I showed you guys earlier. And I swear there used to be rabbits here. And again, maybe they do switch over to here, but I wouldn't know. Again, I'll have to just keep checking. Well, that's, like I said, that's kind of a bummer. I was going to do some beach combing, but it's getting kind of late. Another dead deer. Where is he? Jesus, we're almost on top of each other.
It's dusk, so I can't be far behind.
Sometimes when they get stuck like that, they'll run for a good while. Yeah, alright. I'm not hanging out that long. He's kind of making a beeline back here, though. I want to go this way. I don't think I'm going to get a shot on him. No. Didn't even wound him, just shot in his general direction. Alright, well, those snares are going to have to be the best thing that I can do for right now. It's kind of frustrating. You know what? Maybe we'll spend the night here, and hopefully they'll be set by morning. I kind of doubt it, but... it will regulate my time a little bit. I could, again, I can check them. It would be great if they were in my pocket in the morning. Or I could put them in my pocket in the morning. But I think it's just going to end up me having to come back and check up here later. But we get lucky, and I'm going to experiment and see what it can do. We're going to be hopeful. Because why not? No. I was hoping to have all these rabbits this episode. And like on their way to cured. But right now, I mean, counting the two in my pocket, I got like 3 rabbit skins and maybe a deer skin I could throw in. So that's 4. So about half of them. And everything else I'm got a plan for. Or I could just sleep in here. I'll wake up, it'll be a blizzard. Might as well be inside. But yeah, I feel like next episode I should definitely have just walked the beaches. I might go to Desolation Point for a while. There's a lot of rabbits running around there, I think. You know, I can get some car batteries. Oh, I meant to grab that car battery. Oh, whatever. I don't need it on this one. So yeah, I think we'll go and we'll clean these rabbits up. Have some pocket snacks and water. Crash for the night. Get up in the morning and hope there's some bunnies in the snares. Best case scenario. Most likely scenario, no. I won't even call it worst. This is probably what's going to happen. So I doubt I would have caught any in the time that I've been here. Scared them bum buns, didn't I? Yeah. Clean these guys up. And then hope for the best in the morning. If we get them there, then we'll check the other snares. Hopefully they'll have some in it too. I'm sleep in a nice warm bed tonight, though. Alright, let's eat a little bit of pocket food. We don't have a ton. This is a bunch of calories right here. This will take care of most of my thirst and a few calories. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Delicious cattails. I should have left the pies out on the porch, but whatever. We are here now. Alright, clean these guys up. I could just do it by hand, pass a little bit of extra time. Save some wear and tear on my tools. So I wake up at semi-decent time in the morning. So yeah, we'll do both of them by hand. Top off the tanks and then get a good night's sleep. Wake up at a fairly decent time in the morning. Might wake up a little early too. To be truthful here, I guess we'll need another. We'll eat these things right here. There we go. Alright, we'll set it for 10, we'll wake up when, or 9, you know, whatever. We'll wake up when we wake up. Probably like 5 or 6 hours in this thing. Let's see. Oh, we got an Aurora at least. What if I can read my book before it goes out? Sure can. Will it carry me into the sunrise? It sure did. Hey, look at there. 2 more hours on the gun book. Oh, we're almost done. Okay. Can I get out of here in the dark? I think so. Right, and the door right around here somewhere. Uh, uh, There we go. Yeah, I kind of want to leave early, so. Come on, rabbits! Lucky rabbit's foot, right? I got rabbit, well, skin and guts in my pocket. Rabbit wasn't lucky, but I was. Come on, be three of them just laying there. Ready to go. No broken snares, come on. No whammies. Okay. So far, nothing too exciting. Couple mushrooms I missed. Yes! It's only two, but I'll take them, man. Oh, man.
Looks like a new day is dawning.
This is working out to be a good day. This is working out to be a good day. So, yeah, that'll give me 4, 5. Again, the one deer skin would be 6. So if I've got 2 bunnies in the other snares, I am looking really good. I got a ways to go to get there, though. I'm assuming there's a back way for me to do it. Here, oh, it's clear. What are you doing, pizza? Just shoot across the ice. Anyway, yeah, good news is, yeah, we still got bunnies around, so we may have some more in there tomorrow. Yeah. So again, the way I used to do it, I don't know, there used to be bunnies between misanthrope and jackrabbit. Then there was bunnies on jackrabbit, kind of on the opposite end. Then you used to have bunnies that were behind, again, the gas station. And then the bunnies appear at this house. So it's kind of a long run, but at least it was, feasible. Put down 4 snares at each. You'd have like 8 to 12 rabbits at the end of the day. But now, with everything being so far away, it's kind of silly. And the sad thing is, I've got everything else ready to go. I probably need to make a little water. And who knows, that meat might be bad by the time I get over there. Though I wouldn't hate it, though. It was like in the 60s. No, I think maybe some of them was in the 70s. It was like 74% in the last trade, right? If it gets down too low when I can't use it for trades, I could definitely use it to eat. It's like 2 deers over there. We are back in the land of steak. So I'm going to swing by the hut and grab something for breakfast. Drop off the pies I don't need in my pocket on the ground so they don't deteriorate as quickly. And the thing is, even if I want to go hunt rabbits, I still got to take care and clean these rabbits. Come back, Mystery Moose. Right. Yeah, rabbit steaks. We got some more food. That's always nice. Pies. Pies. Yeah, here we go. We'll drop those nice pies. We'll drop 2 of those. I think we're just, yeah, that's fine. Okay. I knew I heard him. Got him. So a bit of pistol score, and we'll look for a dead wolf in the morning. Look, right by my front door. There we go. Alright, I'm going to leave those guys there. Carry weight should be somewhat okay. I'm still kind of heavy. Oh, I've got this extra cooking pot that I meant to set down out here. Boop. Well, that brings me in this junk. Nice. Oh, I do. I was going to say, nice about a container out here. Haha. Anything else? Any other crap I don't need to carry with me? Yeah, we don't need that stuff here. Perfect. Alright, much lighter. Let's grab a snack. How much fish is this? Hardly any. Again, who puts a white dot in a game full of snow? It's just crazy. And that'll probably do me. That'll probably do me. I take one from my pocket. I kind of feel like I should. Not that much though. Alright, how's my water doing? Alright, let's mosey. Because we still got a decent amount of daylight left. So yeah, I want to check these snares, and then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk back to the blue trailer and take the left part of the trail. Because if there's something kind of around in that area too, maybe that might be worth it a little bit. Where am I going? Might be worth it. So we'll do this little bit of rabbit stuff. We'll get it cleaned up. We'll get as many skins as we can. And then that'll probably be an episode. Spend a lot of time wandering, unfortunately, but they're just so. I guess it used to be easier to hunt bunnies, man. Back in the old days, in the olden times, there was no problem catching rabbits. You know, cooking score is good. I could start thinking about making acorn coffee. Looks like I already picked those. But probably not all of them. Yeah, I mean, we made good time because we didn't have the fog. We didn't have to worry about, you know, taking the road. We could just cross the ice. I wish there was a better way to get back here. I mean, I guess I could keep pushing forward from this spot. See if there's any rabbits going this way. And if it circles back around to the houses like I think it does. So I can make it kind of a loop, you know? But the only real benefit would be if there were more rabbits. Looks like we got one. Again, I think that wolf killing one has sort of reduced the odds for me. Oh, we got a broken snare too. That's annoying. This should only happen every now and then. It happens way too often. Way too often. See, yeah, I don't think this is really a good way to go. Like this way, you know? I think you get basically this bowl and then the road back down to the town. Alright, so yeah. So we'll keep with the initial thought. We'll go back past the trailer and go down that trail just a little ways. See if I can find some bunnies. We'll snatch up these acorns. I know there's a few more trees around. Maybe I can get enough to make a cup. I don't know if I have any left laying around or not. Any prepped ones or just acorns period? I think maybe I do. And then I guess I should be peeking over the sides for random saplings. There's no way I've gotten all the saplings from here. I just haven't really been looking for them. Been too busy doing other stuff. But see, yeah, I take the snare from here, and of course it like immediately snaps. But I can get another one made for tomorrow. So we can break too. No, I need a bear kill is what I'm thinking. I keep, you know, it's running around the back of my head. Time to go on a bear hunt. The two easiest ones to find, obviously the one on the ice is like the easiest one to find. The other one I think is the bear that's all the way on the other end out by the fishing huts. Because it just seems like when you shoot him, he almost always comes back to the fishing huts or at least somewhere in that area to die. So you could just pretty much plug him anywhere. If he doesn't drop, or you don't get him in a couple shots, or get lucky, and then able to take him down at one time. Go tear up some cloth and read a book or take a nap, get warm. Just wait for him to die outside the fishing huts. Nothing so far. I think there's another little camp area somewhere up here. Again, I'm thinking this is kind of far. So again, we get into that logistical, is it worth it? Oh, there can be a wolf who hangs out in here. Let's see if I can kill him and just get his skin. Nope. Pistol score though. Hopefully we get to the point where we're killing these guys. Maybe we'll get another shot at him. Are you kidding me? The way they run around and that's what he does. I didn't hear any bunnies screaming, so it's not like you ran past any rabbits. We'll try to keep an eye on them. I mean, I should have. I mean, well, not really though. I didn't really have a setup for a bow shot. He'd have got scared when I stood up. I'm gonna take a little right and see if there's. I thought there sometimes were bunnies up this way, and again, it could just be that they're not up here right now. Oh, here he comes. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, I can't believe I missed that shot. Yeah, go die down there. I want to. I'm gonna look to the right here just a little bit. Like I said, there's another little set of houses up here. If I see bunnies, I might just, you know. You know. Hmm. Guess what? This is a rabbit that a wolf was chewing on that I shot a long time ago. So there are bunnies here. And they haven't come back yet, which is okay, but at least I know they're here. And I can get the skin off this rabbit. I say a long time ago. Like, in-game, it was like 2 days ago or something like that. Alright, but I think at this point, going any further really isn't going to help me. I guess we'll peek back just a little bit more. Cause, yeah, it's just road. So yeah, I'm pretty sure there's rabbits here. I guess I could put some snares up here. I just don't know if it's worth it. It's so far away. Everything's going in like the opposite direction where I would like it to go. Foiled again. But I mean, I guess because I mean I don't know. I mean, we've got the trader now, so we've got the trader. We've got this crazy beach coming, and I do know that you're going to need a lot of skins. Oh, I was going to kind of look for that wolf, but whatever. It's just weird that they moved the rabbit so far away. For any kind of sustainable, consistent kind of trapping, you know? Oh, what to do, what to do, what to do. Anyway, let's clean the rabbits up. I mean, I guess if I use one of my other deer skins, I have enough deer. Or enough skins for the trade. I've got enough meat over there. I think I just need to get over there and make some water. Come on. It's right in my face. So I might go ahead and do the trades for tonight. Set up another trade and then call it a video. Because I'm getting tired. We got to be at least around the 3-hour mark at this point. Or getting there. Random moose. Random moose. That would certainly help my meat issue. So yeah, I guess what I should do. Let me see. So we got these two. That'd be 4. Oh, they're not cured yet. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna clean these rabbits. Yeah, we'll do it inside so they thaw out in my pocket. Let's see. Got anything on there? I do want to check. Wait. Yeah, we got acorns. Perfect. Rock mushroom. I got 3 deer skin in here, and I need to. Oh, look! It looks like. You see that? It's like one of the skins is like sticking out of the drawer. No, it's saplings. That's really weird. I had saplings in this drawer. I had more than that too. Oh, I got ripped off. I had green birch and green maples in that cabinet. For some reason, these they got all stuck out of there. They glitched, and I guess some of them disappeared. I wonder if it's because it's supposed to face a certain direction. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I can think of. Wow. It's a good thing saplings wash up on the shore here. That is... Wow. It's wow, y'all. Let's wow. Okay, anyway. Clean some bunnies. I'll do this with the knife. But thankfully, yeah, I had, like I said, I killed a wolf. That was eating on a rabbit. Or shot a wolf that was eating on a rabbit. I think I killed him. He was one shot with the bow. But that was left, and at least that'll give me one more skin. So again, I mean, I guess technically I have enough. That's really irritating that I lost some saplings there. I think I had like, I mean, I know I had more than two birch saplings. I want to say I had like 4 or more. I want to say I had like 3 or so green maples. I guess if I'm going to put them in anything to keep them green, I need to keep them in the locker. That's probably what I'm going to do because until I get, I mean, the last pelt on the ground is, what do these take? 3 days or 5 days? 3 days. At least it's only 3 days. It's 3 days until I can make the trade, so that's... I could go try to shoot a deer. Forget the bow and just try to plop one. Uh, it's 5 days on the cure, but if I'm going to use my deer skins, then you know. But then again, there's probably going to be rabbits in the traps in the morning. I just gotta go get them. Oh. You know what? I think we're gonna call it. Yeah. Save it for the next time. It is nice to have a nice pile of rabbit. We can make more carry weight pies if I need it. I do technically have enough skins for the trade. So I think next episode we'll, you know, clear the traps, make sure there's enough for everything that's curing. Whenever it's good enough, you know, with whatever I've got laying around. I think I'll just use the deer hides. Um, get that trade going. I'm glad to have the bullets, but yeah, I thought it was going to be. You know what? Honestly, I just thought it was going to be easier. I thought there'd be some bunnies, you know, closer by. Blob out here on the ice. I don't see any blobs. I'm not seeing any blobs. Yeah, I'm gonna run down the road just a little bit, come back, and then we'll call it a video. But yeah, like I said, next time we're gonna, you know, we'll get on the traps, get the skins down, and so before that episode ends, we'll have at least that. We'll definitely get that trade done, and get it off the books. I think if he was up here dead, there's like a rock I'm looking at that kind of looks wolf-like. I'm pretty positive is what's happening. Yeah, it's just a rock. Oh wait, is that him? That actually might be a wolfy boy. Or it's a really bad placement of a rock right on the edge there. Annoying. I don't hear any crows. No, I do hear crows. Oh, that's him. Cool. Again, probably just going to go for the skin and the guts. I'll keep them out of my hair for a couple days, and when I pass him to come check on the rabbits, I can see if there's more feathers. Are you frozen yet? Not quite. So he didn't die too long ago. But that gives me, I think, 2 wolf skins. Which is fine. Well, that worked out just great. I guess if I wanted to, I could have stuck around for that other one, but I'm just kind of ready to. I've been sick for over a week. I'm tired. I was tired at the start. I'm definitely tired now. I'm a little hungry. I want to start getting hangry and grumpy. But and you know, we did a lot of walking in this episode, but we did clear out a few. You know, we found some issues. I think that it's a. I wish that, you know what I wish? I wish that they would, like, let's say every few months, change where the animals are. So maybe we get another, you know, you could at least have a couple months where the rabbits were close by again. Or, you know, there's a regular moose spot somewhere, or There's a bear in a new place. It's fun. I don't know. But I'm really upset about those glitched saplings, you guys. What? How and why? How and why? That's some important material. Even with, beachcombing, I gotta go do it. And I gotta find this stuff. Alright. Well, I just want to thank everybody that tunes in, likes, subscribes, and does all the things. Really appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. I want to say thanks to Mrs. Wright who joined in earlier this evening. Always a pleasure to have her join. Her and Mr. Wright are awesome. And I have a lot of fun doing this, and I just like everybody that, checks out the bids. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. You really are. But I think that's going to do it for today. I'm torn because I covered a lot of ground. I answered some questions, but I'm also like, man, we really didn't do much today, did we? I do have a lot of, and not really focused on the home building, and this is what's called Home Sweet Home. But what do you do at Home Sweet Home? This is part of it. Living our lives, so whatever. Anyway, if you happen to catch this, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you see this at a later date or time, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a good day, and listen, y'all, be good to each other.